I was bought for $12 in the summer of 1984. Back then, I was new. My glass was clear. My hands moved perfectly. My leather strap smelled like fresh leather. The man who bought me was named Daniel. He was 32 years old, and he didn't have much money. But every Friday, he would stop at a small diner on Maple Street, order a cup of coffee, and count the coins in his pocket. For 3 months, he saved. And one afternoon, he finally walked into a small watch shop.
That one. That one. Good choice.
Daniel wore me home that day. But I wasn't for him.
I was a birthday gift for his son. His name was Noah. He was only 7 years old.
A watch?
Not just a watch. Now you'll never have an excuse for being late. Noah smiled. Then he wrapped both arms around his father. For years, I lived on Noah's wrist. I was there on his first day of school. I was there when he ran home with a broken bicycle.
I was there when he received his first report card. And I was there when Daniel hugged him after every bad day.
But Noah grew older, and eventually, I became too small for his wrist.
I'll keep it safe.
So one evening, Daniel took me back. Noah didn't know it then, but Daniel never gave me back. Not for 26 years. During those years, I stayed with Daniel. I watched his hair turn gray. I watched Noah leave for college. I watched Daniel stand at the front door, pretending not to cry. Birthdays turned into quick messages. Christmas dinners became once-a-year promises.
And every night, before Daniel went to bed, he would look at me. Maybe he'll come next month. Years passed.
One winter morning, Daniel fell ill. At first, he told everyone he was fine. He didn't want Noah to worry. Daniel stayed in the hospital for several weeks. And every morning, he asked the nurse one question. But he wasn't fine. The doctors said his heart was getting weaker.
Has my son called?
Sometimes Noah did call, but he was always busy.
Dad, I'll come soon. Soon.
That word became Daniel's favorite lie.
Then one rainy night, Daniel asked the nurse to bring me to him.
42 years.
He held me tightly in his hand.
Then he asked for a piece of paper. With shaking hands, he wrote something, folded it carefully, and placed it beside me inside a small wooden box. The next morning, Daniel was gone. 3 days later, Noah arrived. He walked into his father's empty house and stood silently in the living room. Nothing had changed. The old chair was still there. The coffee mug was still on the table. And beside the bed, there was the wooden box. Noah opened it. Inside, he found me. For a moment, he didn't understand. Then he saw the old photograph beneath me. It was his 7th birthday. He was smiling, Daniel stood behind him, and on Noah's wrist, I was there.
Noah slowly picked me up. His hands began to shake. Then he found the note. He opened it.
My son. I kept this watch because it always reminded me of the time when you still needed me.
I know you're busy now. I know life took you far away. And I'm not angry.
I just wanted to see you one more time. But if you are reading this, don't blame yourself.
Some people don't get to say goodbye. They only get to remember.
Noah sat on the floor, and for the first time in years, he cried like a 7-year-old boy.
He held me against his chest.
My hands stopped. Tick. Silence. Noah looked down at me. The time was 8:17.
Later, he discovered that was the exact time Daniel had died. Maybe it was a coincidence. Or maybe I had simply spent my entire life keeping Daniel's time.
And when his time finally ended, so did mine.
Today, I still sit inside that wooden box. My hands no longer move.
But Noah visits every Sunday. He sits beside me. And sometimes he talks about his week,
Just like he used to talk to his father. I cannot answer him. I cannot move.
I cannot tell him that Daniel heard every word he never got to say. So I remain silent.
a broken old watch, keeping one final moment forever. 8:17.